Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, just a hot minute before I have to get into work here, but just wanted to do a recap of the NFL games, playoff games for last week in the wild card round, and the Bears did. I thought they were out, but they had an amazing game. I mean, it was like one of their biggest comebacks in playoff history. They were down 21-3 at the half. I thought it was over, and they ended up coming back to win it, and it looked like the Packers were going to win on that final drive. But the Bears defense just totally shut them down. And did you have a little luck? The Packers did miss 2 field goals, and then they missed 1 extra point, which probably would have given them the win. But, well, it's the playoffs. It happens. So I was really surprised with the Eagles, too. The 49ers were my favorite. I had a feeling that they would probably step up and beat the Eagles because the Eagles really struggled the second half of the season. But I still wasn't completely sure. That's Super Bowl champs. They're pretty hungry to repeat. But like I said, at one point they had lost like 3 in a row. During this, they were 8-2, and then all of a sudden they were 8-5. The Bears actually beat them during the regular season. So yeah, it was some pretty exciting games, some surprises on my part, a lot of people's parts. So for this weekend, yeah, the Bears, if the Eagles won, the Bears would have had to play the Eagles. I wonder how that would have turned out, but they lost and the Rams won. So the Bears are playing the Rams at home this weekend, and I'm taking my Bears over the Rams. And then I'm taking the Broncos over the Bills. And I usually favor the home team, but home court advantage, home field advantage doesn't always mean everything. I'm taking one road win. I'm going to go for the 49ers over the Seahawks on the road. And the Seahawks are kind of been struggling towards the end of the season. The 49ers seem like they're most hungry right now, and they've been to the Super Bowl twice in the last few years, and I think they're kind of hungry to get back there and finally win one. They haven't won one since they had Joe Montana, Jerry Rice back in the day. And I'm going to go with the Patriots over the Texans. The Patriots are going to be at home. The Patriots are a real good team. I think the Texans, that was a pretty good game with the Texans and the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, I guess Mike Tomlin, he stepped down as coach of the Steelers after 19 seasons, and there's talk now that Aaron Rodgers might retire. That was a pretty exciting game. It could have gone either way, but the Texans ended up getting like 23 points. It turned out to be a blowout, 23 points in the fourth quarter. It ended up being 30. Yeah, it was only 7-6, but ended up being like 30-6. So yeah, some pretty exciting games last weekend, and some pretty exciting games coming up this weekend too. So let me know what you think about your predictions. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you all real soon with another great video. Have a great rest of your week, everybody, and a great weekend. Enjoy the football. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.